It's time for the NBA. Looks like we've got some time to hear from David Aldridge before tip-off. What do you have, Dave?
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Dennis Freedom out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Conley, and it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, all out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Griffin, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 3 slot. And after the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things. Isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
Ingram passes to Monk. Portland moving the ball around. To the inside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Back to Wall. Poked away. It's stolen by Monk. Lots of room. And he gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Wall. He feeds it to Poeltl. And that one drops.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Ingram passes to Conley. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Monk. Five to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Wall against Conley. And Wall kicks to Griffin. The Trailblazers pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Vanderbilt shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now here's Conley. Kicks to Ingram. Back to Conley. Passes it to Freedom. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He's perfect from the line this time. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Back to Monk. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Win 1, lose 1. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Here's Conley following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley dishes to Monk. Pass to Ingram. The tray. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You must chase Ingram off the 3-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
Outside Russell. Vanderbilt kicks to Russell. And there's the pass to Wall. Gordon against Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
For Atlanta, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. First free throw is good. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Griffin. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for John Wall. Both free throws good from Poeltl.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Poeltl. Now Russell. A 20-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Softly drops in the floater.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
The kick out to Rose. Here's Niang, guarded by Kuzma. Niang passes to Sharp. Over Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Establishing a pink presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That free throw, no good. Walker's checked in for Atlanta. And he's good on the second. The Hawks leading. Here's Suggs. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Pull from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Aston Yang. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Walker taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Comes past Collins. Here's Kuzma. And it's Portland with the rebound. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The free throw drops for Sharp. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Hawks leading by 3. And a wide open look for Walker. Hangs home the trifecta.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Westbrook dishes to Toppin. .127 left in the first quarter. Pass to Rose. From the top of the key. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Iceman no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Now here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And then Sharp with the dunk.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Walker in the post. He's covered by Rose. Here's Wiseman. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And both free throws good for Wiseman.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Rose. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Pass to Walker. Now here's Kuzma. Suggs with the ball. Out to Kuzma. Goes up again. He gets that one.
Have have to respect Kyle's mid-range game. When you don't, he'll hurt you with this shot.
It's not going to go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
John Collins is out there with Griffin. Then it's Russell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Wall. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here is Ingram following the three-pointer by Blake Griffin. Conley, the pass to Monk. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Vanderbilt finds Collins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Freedom passes to Ingram. Outside Conley. There's the pass to Gordon. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Over Ingram. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shoots from 14. That shot missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Collins. Back to Wall. Over Conley. A nice shot by Wall. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Collins. Both free throws good for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Passes to Monk. Now here's Ingram. Vanderbilt defending. Back to Monk. Griffin with some nice D. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Brooklyn.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Russell from long range. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Now here's Freedom. Defended by Pirtle. Freedom kicks to Ingram. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. Second chance shot. Freedom pulls it in. Freedom's got 4 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Wiseman's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Vanderbilt. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Toppin, he's checked in for Gordon. George Niang comes in for Ingram. Rose, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Mike Conley. And here's Rose after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Wiseman with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's Walker outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
The energy of Russell Westbrook is challenging to deal with, which is why he gets fouled.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Over to the left wing. Walker in the post. Wiseman with a wide open look. That one misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now, here's Toppin. Here's Sharp. Portland again missing. And here is Suggs. Here's Kuzma. No good with the triple. Sharp, the pass to Westbrook. Now the pass to Sharp. Over to Wall. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Kuzma. The kick out to Walker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Gets it down to single digits.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
Now, here's Suggs. Over Rose. And it's Suggs missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Outside Westbrook. There's the dish to Rose. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Left side Walker. To the middle. Here's Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wall against Westbrook. Here's Sharp. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. Rose with the double team. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Offensive rebound.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David.
24.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they're...
And that'll do it for us, the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Conley. Ingram is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Freedom in at the 5.
He doesn't let you off the hook, Blake Griffin. He likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Griffin.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Griffin. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Portland. Down by 15. Pass to Freedom. Feeds it to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Griffin dishes to Russell. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Ball's checked in. So it's the Hawks now. Now Griffin. 8 points for him.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And the second free throw, good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Conley against Wall. Passes it to Gordon. Here's the 3. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Freedom's got 5.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it. And that one's good. Griffin's got 5 points now this quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
John Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Trailblazers trailed by 18. Ingram outside. Conley finds Monk. Back to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Lets it go from 11. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Michael Conley.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And Conley drops them both. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that All-Star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Pass to Monk over Russell. Portland again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Griffin, and he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Ingram outside. The pass to Freedom. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Russell. Conley inside the line. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
So for the Hawks, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for John Wall for the Trailblazers. Portland on defense. 17-point game. Russell inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Suggs. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 17. Niang passes to Westbrook. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Collins. Got it. Good job in the low post. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Here's Westbrook, and Rose wide open. He shoots. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Suggs kicks to Walker, right wing. Passes it to Collins. Kuzma, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins against Westbrook. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Walker the pass to Suggs. Kuzma outside. Over Westbrook. The rebound by Niang.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Poked loose. Suggs with the steal. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hawks?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Out to the right wing. Collins with it. Toppin's there. Toppin with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ennis Freedom, he's checked in for Sharp. Gordon comes in for Toppin. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for George Niang. And it's Mike Conley in for Russell Westbrook. And Rose drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Hawks leading by 14. Outside, Russell. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rose.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
Free throw good, Russell. Good on both. Here's Monk. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Pirtle, D'Angelo Russell out there with Wall. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wall against Conley. Clock at 6. For the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wall passes to Wiseman. Back to Wall. Over Conley. Here's Pirtle, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wiseman's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great strength from Jakob Pirtle, able to take the hit and still score. Impressive.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Gordon dishes to Monk. Out left to the wing. A step-back shot here. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Wall passes to Griffin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ingram passes to Conley. Now Monk. Right side, Conley. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Outside, Griffin. Inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Conley against Wall. It's Ingram on the wing. They could use a bucket. Portland again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Vanderbilt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Wall. Bertle, the pass to Russell. Over Monk. Atlanta again missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Outside Conley. Shot to stop the run. Portland no good that time either.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Russell looking around. Over Monk. Portland grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Gordon finds Monk. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Up top, Stevenson. Guarded by Smart. And the pass to Stevenson. Kuzma with it. Here's Pirtle. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Pirtle's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toppin kicks to Walker. That one drops for him. Walker's got his first basket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Smart against Stevenson. Here's Pirtle. And he overshot that one, missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Outside Westbrook. Outside Smart. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Walker.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jakob Poeltl.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Stevenson kicks to Carter. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Carter. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots over Walker. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw is good by Toppin. And both free throws good for Toppin. 23 seconds left in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Carter against Conley. Carter outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look at the Knicks earlier. Check out the focus as they get off the bus. They're ready to go. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. And now the opening lineup for New York. Jordan Poole out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Kawhi Leonard out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's James Harden. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your
Two-K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to two. So the New York starting 5. Johnson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's, and now the opening lineup for New York. Johnson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Philadelphia, Kristaps Porzingis. Out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Reeves. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
No good on the free throw. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Towns. Five to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Porzingis misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Halliburton outside. Poole for three. Can't get it to drop. The 76ers go the other way with it. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Porzingis. His last outing, he had 18 points. Late clock, the Sixers need to pull one up here. Harden misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Capella, the pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. Towns can't get it to go. Porzingis against Towns. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Harden. Shoots over Johnson. The Knicks with the rebound.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Towns. Poole outside. Shoots over Harden. And again, the Knicks missing.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Porzingis against Towns. Here's Reeves. Here's Nurkic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Johnson finds Towns. That one's good for 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Harden from behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Haliburton, the pass to Towns. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Reeves. Pass to Harden. Here's Reeves. Here's Leonard, covered by Johnson. And Kawhi Leonard gets the 3. It's a tie ball game.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Back to Haliburton. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And how about we check the numbers for Yusuf Nurkic. Pass to Dunn. Anthony outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And he makes a first. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
And Anthony drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Payne. Here's Prince. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And they're running. Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a good nose for the ball, sniffing it out. Dunn picks it clean and heads the other way with it.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Barnes. Four on the clock. Takes one from 10 feet, and he gets it to go.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Anthony, left side. Outside Hunter. Outside Finney-Smith. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Dunn, defended by Payne. Pass to Hunter. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Covington passes to Payne. Here's Prince. Now here's Lopez. Defended by Dunn. Takes a 13-footer. Another one falls for New York.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Dunn outside. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebounded by Lopez. The Knicks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Prince. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Anthony. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Outside Hunter. Over Barnes. Here's Cornette. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Clint Capella out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Knocked away. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Knicks now. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Poole. No good off the back of the rim. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
New York trailing. Halliburton outside. From the left block. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Halliburton recognizing when he should look for a shot or set up others. That time, a smart play by a really good offensive player.
Johnson against Leonard. Harden from outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 points.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Pass to Johnson. Capella inside. Nurkic is there, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
That's good from Capella.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
So he's able to get 1 of 2. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Tom?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Poole outside. Pass to Capella. Now here's Haliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's Reeves. Back to Harden. Shoots over Haliburton. Harden can't hit. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Capella. Down low. Towns passes to Haliburton. Back to Towns. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton. Towns has got 6.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Hunter's checked in for Nurkic.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Capella finds Johnson. Back to Capella. Shoots over Harden. Here's Towns. Basket's good. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Pass to Reeves. Harden against Haliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Haliburton.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Cornette's checked in for the Sixers. Anthony comes in for Reeves. Here's Haliburton. That one a little long.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Towns against Leonard. Towns passes to Haliburton. Now here's Barnes. Hunter covering. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got his second basket.
Boy, Barnes excels at ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
Back to Hunter. Anthony outside. Outside for Harden. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Harden's got 8.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Outside Barnes. Here's Prince. Defended by Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Barnes plays with confidence on the block. Excellent at being aggressive with the defense and earning the foul.
That free throw good from Barnes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Philadelphia. Dunn comes in for James Harden. Covington's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Haliburton. Stolen by Payne. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Pulls it. And again, the Knicks missing. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Covington. Pass to Prince. Fires for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Dunn. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
That one's off for Finney-Smith. He's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, BA, and what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him at Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league, and then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Barnes against Hunter. Outside, Finney-Smith. Dunn outside. Into the lane. Count it. Dunn's got his second basket on the night.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
Pass to Prince. And here's Covington. Outside Barnes. This one for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Hunter with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. Dunn outside. No good there. Good work defensively by Lopez. Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Man, good whistle there. Yes, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by... And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, also Jusuf Nurkic out there, James Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Leonard. To the left side wing. Inside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From the inbound, he squares up and sinks it. Leonard's got 9.
If you want to study how to work the mid-range area, just watch Leonard. Precise in everything he does.
Up top, Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reeves. He's off on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Poole. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And here are the Knicks now. Towns passes to Halliburton. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Poole. Back to Harden. Out to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton outside. Outside Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Cornette's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And so it's New York with it. Halliburton outside. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Harden against Halliburton. Pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by New York.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Harden. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Hunter's checked in for the Sixers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Back to Harden. Pass to Reeves. Looking to end the drought. The Knicks pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. For the lead. Towns down low. Leonard defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the 76ers with some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Leonard. Anthony comes in for Reeves. And it's Dunn in for James Harden. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Dunn. Outside, Finney Smith. Anthony outside. Dunn left side. Trying to get back on track. And another miss by Philadelphia.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Outside, Finney Smith. Now here's Anthony. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Barnes. The teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Porzingis against Towns. Porzingis misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Prince. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
And the 76ers making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. And the 76ers call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Dunn, defended by Payne. Pass to Anthony. Can they get it? And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The free throw drops for Anthony, and the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. That one's no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Payne. Here's Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 15 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Anthony. And there it is for him. 5 points in the game.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Pass to Prince. Back to Payne. And here's Lopez. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The 76ers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Halliburton's checked in for Prince.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Porzingis up top, launches it, knocks down the long J. Porzingis has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the 3.
Here's the floater, and the layup good by Lopez. Lopez has gotten his second bucket of the game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Leonard against Barnes. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And that's not going to go. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Johnson, Clint Capella out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard position.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Nurkic high post. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. Doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. Outside Covington. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Reeves. He drops it from range.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Halliburton against Anthony. Poole outside. For 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Reeves. Over Johnson. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton outside. Now Johnson. Here's Covington. Up top, Capella. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack it.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Back to Harden. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Nurkic. Porzingis with it. Guarded by Covington. Porzingis against Covington. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Nurkic. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Fast break, New York. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella, for a big guy, really runs the floor fluidly. Always nice to have a big man who's good at the rim run.
Leonard finds Porzingis. And here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now a timeout called by New York.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie. Capella, the pass to Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block. And look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Capella. Here's Johnson. It's Poole on the wing. Towns with the ball. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And it's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Halliburton, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Poole. Halliburton outside. Shoots. Porzingis grabs the board. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Back to Porzingis. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Porzingis is double. Three-pointer. Harden. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Halliburton sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Johnson against Leonard. Outside Harden. From deep. And another miss by Philadelphia. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Halliburton against Harden. Halliburton, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Here's Leonard to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Halliburton, the pass to Johnson. And here's Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Harden. And the basket by Halliburton. And the Knicks lead by 14.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
He knocks down the first one, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Waters comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves, and it's done in for James Harden. Pass to McLaughlin. Now Lopez. Towns with the ball. Over Leonard. Out left to the wing. Here's Nora. He can't get that one to fall. To the middle. From 12 feet. Towns with a rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Dunn. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now we have... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.